What we do is we actually help consumers improve their buying power by challenging the negative and inaccurate information on their credit report. We use that, and in our process, when we find mistakes, we use those mistakes as leverage to gain the deletions or settlement of those accounts for those consumers. The main thing that separates Kerr Law Center from any other credit repair company is we actually are a law firm, and we use the law to help assist the consumers in the credit repair process. So never work with anybody that charges an upfront fee or has a monthly membership. Only work with companies that are actually going to charge you if they get the items fixed and when they get it fixed. And that's what separates us from most all credit repair companies. Here at Kerr Law Center, we truly believe we're only as good as the people we hire. We've got an awesome team that's always growing with us. And the people that we're looking for to join our team are actually someone that can help consumers and enjoy that each and every day of helping consumers change their lives in regards to their credit report. If you've been turned down for financing, contact us today. We can help. We're the people you need to talk to. We help people like you each and every day. Our company motto is helping improve people's buying power, and you don't pay unless it goes away.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Cracked Eggs. I'm Victor, your host, and I want to thank everybody for joining us here on RealTVNow.com. We have a great show lined up for you today, and once again, with me, as always, is my sidekick, Angela Ray. Angela Ray, DJ Angela Ray, is all her fans know her by.
Yeah.
DJ Angela Ray.
So many fans.
So many, dozens and dozens of fans. But not like the thousands and thousands of fans that
Our next guest has?
no, our friend over here.
Oh.
Our friend,
our golden goddess.
Golden goddess, Michelle.
True.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, good.
You enjoying your day?
Yes, I am.
And what's going
Excited
on?
about the show tonight.
We've got a great guest coming on
Yes.
from San Diego, California. Let's put her up on the screen for just a second. All the way from San Diego, Ariana Cohen, who is broke my heart. She broke my heart
Everybody does that.
because she said she's a KU fan.
Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
So, broke my heart. Broke it right there. Let's talk real quick about, Michelle, your event you have coming up this summer. Things you're going to be covering
I'll be covering bike rallies, like Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue Rally.
in northern Arkansas,
Yes, in Fayetteville.
Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Probably a date here in Kansas, Topeka, Kansas. Trying to do Sturgis and trying to figure that out. So,
And of course, we mentioned before about we're going to be hanging out at the St. Louis
Yep, the music festival.
Music Festival this year.
Michelle's also going to be helping me out with my new show, Thrift It.
Coming up
That's
soon.
gonna be really
Coming soon to
fun.
Real TV Now,
Yeah.
another original program from RealTVNow.com. So we're pretty excited to have all this stuff kind
We have
of.
all kinds of things going on.
Hopping on and-
We haven't even talked about sporting. Well, not
Right.
sporting, but the Blue Crew and all of them. We got to go out and cover the home opener for FCKC, the women's soccer team in Kansas City, and they are fantastic. They won.
They won?
So that
Home
was
opener?
awesome. Yeah.
Got to hang out with some cool people out
Yes,
there. It
we
was,
got
it was a good time.
Got to meet the Blue Crew and
they
some
were
of
a
the
lot
players.
fun. They were-
Dom Dwyer was there. I mean, no big deal.
No,
Right.
no, not at all.
So we,
With his cute little baby.
so we had a great time out there. So thank you to FCKC for having us out.
Yes.
And
You'll see more of them coming soon.
we'll be hanging out there pretty much all season.
Yep.
So that was awesome. Anything besides Thrift It coming up with you?
There's a couple of other things that I have some ideas for. Thinking somewhere along the lines of some musical type things, but we don't. Those are still in the workings. So.
And as always, you know, if you have an event that you would like Real TV Now to come out and hang out, Facebook.
Send us a message on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any of those social media sites, our email. You can hit us up at Angela Ray at Real TV Now, or Victor or Michelle, either one. So
Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to hang out and then talk with our friend from San Diego, Ariana Cohen. And she's going to talk about what's going on out there, right?
Yep. Yeah,
So-
she's a reporter. I believe we're going to be talking a little bit about the Grammys and the Oscars, and some of the famous people she's met
Hung out with. So
and hung out with.
We'll be right back. We're going to take this quick break. We'll be right back in about 30 seconds. And we're going to hang out with Ariana.
What we do is we actually help consumers improve their buying power by challenging the negative and inaccurate information on their credit report. We use that, and in our process, when we find mistakes, we use those mistakes as leverage to gain the deletions or settlement of those accounts for those consumers. The main thing that separates Kerr Law Center from any other credit repair company is we actually are a law firm, and we use the law to help assist the consumers in the credit repair process. So never work with anybody that charges an upfront fee or has a monthly membership. Only work with companies that are actually going to charge you if they get the items fixed and when they get it fixed. And that's what separates us from most all credit repair companies. Here at Kerr Law Center, we truly believe we're only as good as the people we hire. We've got an awesome team that's always growing with us. And the people that we're looking for to join our team are actually someone that can help consumers and enjoy that each and every day of helping consumers change their lives in regards to their credit report. If you've been turned down for financing, contact us today. We can help. We're the people you need to talk to. We help people like you each and every day. Our company motto is helping improve people's buying power, and you don't pay unless it goes away.
Welcome back to Cracked Eggs, everybody, a presentation of RealTVNow.com. I am Victor, your host. Thanks for joining us. I am, of course, joined by Angela Ray, DJ Angela Ray, sitting here next to me. And then to my right, your left on your screen, is Michelle, our Golden Goss floor director here. And we're going to be hanging out with, oh my goodness, there's a KU girl on my screen. There's a KU.
You never thought that would happen.
Oh my goodness. So let's bring her full screen there. There you are. How are you, Ariana?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How was the weather out there?
It's nice. It's a little chilly right now, but it's nice.
It might be warmer here.
Yeah, it probably is warmer there. What's the temperature over there?
That's a really good
It's
question,
like
but it was warm.
70 degrees right
Oh
now.
yeah, it's warmer
Yeah.
there.
Well, tell us about what you're doing. You're from Kansas City, right?
Yes, I was born in Kansas City and raised in San Diego.
And what a difference that life makes, doesn't it?
Yeah, culture shock, for sure.
Enjoying the beaches out there?
Yeah, the beach, hiking, everything.
And
See, I'll show you.
let's talk about your background. Your background in the media world. Tell us a little bit about your background.
Okay, well, I went to KU. I graduated in journalism, and then my first news job was in Topeka, Kansas. And then I went over to Spokane, Washington, and now I'm in San Diego. And I've covered the Grammys and the Oscars and a lot of red carpet events, and that was my childhood dream. As an 8-year-old, I would go and speak with a hairbrush and pretend. And then last year I made it real life, so it's been really cool. It's a really fun job.
That's so awesome.
That is awesome. And now you know this girl here, Angela Ray, right? You guys know each other from what? Where did you guys meet?
I think that actually we just posted something on Facebook today of when we first met. It was like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Today's like our friendiversary. That's when we first met. We met at one of the Royals games.
Yes.
Yep, we both had a mutual friend, and we just met through that group, and we hit it off. We've been friends ever since.
Ever since. She stole my heart at the Royals game.
Even though she moved away on me.
I know. I'll be back. But yeah, Facebook reminded us about how we met, and it was at the Royals game. That was cute, and we took a picture.
Yep.
Now tell us a little bit about your move from, like, say, Topeka to Spokane. Tell me about that transition and what job did you take to move out there?
Well, I was a news anchor reporter in Topeka, Kansas for 4 years, and then I got offered a morning anchor job in Washington, and I had my own entertainment segments. One of them was called The A-List. And so I just drove across the country. I got rid of everything and went in my car and drove over there and took the job there. So, yeah, I'd never been to Washington before, ever.
And tell us about the culture shock in Washington.
I'm used to jumping to new places and adapting and meeting new people, so it was cool. The people are really nice. I really like nature and hiking, and so that's what I liked most about Washington.
People are pretty cool up there, aren't they? Kind of like laid back.
Yeah, they're kind of hipster. Laid back, nice, good people.
Lots of coffee flowing up there.
Yeah, they actually have lingerie coffee shops there. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that. That's interesting.
Ooh.
The Washington thing.
So you go in your lingerie?
No, like the girls that work there are wearing lingerie.
Oh, okay.
I need to come
Yeah.
hang out.
Yeah, and they're really cute. Not like, it's not, well, I don't know how you describe it.
So tell us about the Oscars. I believe we have a picture of you with Mario Lopez and a few other people. You've met some famous people.
Yeah, you know Mario Lopez is from San Diego too.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it was really cool to meet him. He was really nice, down to earth. And I told you this fun fact that he wears fake eyelashes, which I didn't know Brett did that.
I don't see
he-
a problem with that. I don't see the problem
Yeah.
with it.
I didn't know that he
You're
wore
wearing
fake eyelashes.
right now.
but- Okay. I mean, I guess he looks good, so I guess it's working for him.
For sure, whatever he's doing is working for him.
Yep.
Now tell me,
And me.
is he as nice as guy in person, just to kind of talk with, chat with, as he seems to be on TV?
I think so, because you know, sometimes you meet celebrities that are rude or full of themselves, and he wasn't one of those people.
That's awesome. Who else did you get to hang out with out there?
I met Nancy O'Dell, you know, the host of Entertainment Tonight, and Kevin Frazier, and Nicole Kidman, and Selma Hayek. A lot of them rushed by really fast, like Emma Stone.
Oh, I love her.
I know, I love her too.
Love her.
Yeah, a lot.
Well, tell me, when you're working out there, or when you're just out there in the Southern California area, do you still keep up with the old hometown teams?
Yes, of course. I'll always be diehard Kansas City Royals, Chiefs, Jayhawks fan.
Mizzou Tigers.
Jack. He's outnumbered.
So your journalistic skills took you this far, so you're staying pretty busy. Now, when you are keeping up with the hometown team, do you ever get to come back and see any games, or do you just try to catch them out there on the West Coast?
Oh yeah, I always go. The next time I'm in Kansas City, I want to go to a Royals game or Chiefs game or whatever time of the year it is. I'll definitely go to one of the games for sure.
And tell us about who you hang out with when you come back here.
Of course, me.
Hello, Ray. I have a lot of friends there because I went to college there. So
Now, did your other college friends, did they go into the same type of background or field that you're into, or just a little bit of everything?
no, I have some friends that we had the same major, but none of them became reporters. They just did different things.
She's the only reporter I know.
Well, good for you.
I'm the only reporter I know besides the people, besides the people that I work with. So that doesn't really count, does it?
Now, when you are actually following, how exciting was it for you to watch the Royals win the World Series in 2015 from that
Oh
distance?
my gosh. That made me a baseball fan right there. I know they say like fair weather fans, but I was there when games were $1. I was there when they were losing. So to see the worst team ever win the World Series, it just gives you chills. It was awesome. I'll never forget it. It was a once in a lifetime experience.
Quick question for you. How has the industry changed, the media business? How's that changed for you since you started?
What That's a deep question. That's a good journalism question. How has it changed me?
No. What subtle changes have you seen over time that's really
In the business.
in the business?
Oh, well, equipment has changed. Definitely different equipment. Now we can do things on our cell phones, and back then they used paper and pencils, and so that's completely, now we have robotic cameras. A a lot of it is people are getting their news a lot quicker on Twitter and everything like that. You can find out so much quicker than in the olden days waiting till the 5 p.m. news or 6 p.m. news. You don't really need to wait anymore because you'll just find out instantly through social media.
Well, you know, I was in an interesting conversation, and I'll let you weigh in on this, that how I was listening to someone say how crazy the world is getting with all these crazy things going on all over the country. And I pointed out, I said, you know, you realize that some of these crazy things have really kind of always been around, but we weren't connected the way we are now. Like the different markets like Chicago and New York and Los Angeles and San Diego, that we get that news instantly, like watching a car chase in Los Angeles online. Then, you know, we didn't see that 15 years ago. We didn't see that, you know.
Right.
So we have that instantaneous news. And do you see like the shrinking of the local market, you know, like for TV stations, because we get so much national news?
Well, there's two things to what you said. With smartphones, cell phones, like and all the police shootings we hear about, like you said, that has always been happening. But now that people can record on their cell phone and show it, we're finding out about a lot more things, I think, because people are recording it, they're there. And before it was more hearsay, we're not really sure what's happening. And now it's just more prevalent because of people's cell phones. But is the TV market shrinking? Yes, it is. Because now there's YouTube, there's internet, there's digital, everyone's on the internet. So TV...
I don't even watch TV anymore.
Yeah, there's Netflix, it's a whole new world, so you just have to follow the avenue as it goes.
I get most of my news from Facebook. Like, that's how I find out about things. So I can definitely see, you know, you see these videos on Facebook all the time, or even like for us, you know, what we do, we are going to be posting all this news on Facebook because we're keeping up with the times. We're not on your TV set anymore. We're on the internet.
And you know, I don't know, Ariana, if you agree with this or not, you hear the term of that we're being dumbed down with all the technology that's in our hands, and you know, and really technology is how you use it. And I know that you agree with that, is if you use it responsibly, it's going to come across responsibly. You know, we've got a lot of things that people use, like the live feeds from different avenues, the wrong way. What do you think of that right now, with all the live avenue spaces that we have?
Like Facebook Live.
Yeah, I don't know if it's dumbed people down. I think it makes people not as good in human interactive situations. People don't look each other in the eye as much. They're not good with human interaction because they're so used to being on their computer or their cell phone. And it's taken away that personal aspect. Like, no one even likes phone calls anymore. People just like text messaging and emailing, and it's just, we've lost the personal human-to-human contact with all the technology. But everybody knows that, and what can you do? You can't fight it, so.
You know, that's funny that she says that, because I was talking to a friend of mine who's been in the media business for about as long as I have. That's about 30 years. And I sent her a message, an email, and said, hey, text me this. And she said, no, call me. I'm not a texting person. And I thought, oh my God, I didn't think there was anybody left.
Yeah.
That did that. I really didn't. And so I was happy to call her and happy to talk on the phone, because I was happy not to text someone in a conversation.
I'll be honest, I struggle with calling. I don't like to call.
I know.
I don't like to talk on the phone.
These two.
I'd rather text. And it's sad, but it's true. Half the
Ariana,
time.
just don't ever call Michelle, because she'll never call you back. FYI.
I'll call back, but I don't answer the first time. That's
She
for
won't
sure.
answer the phone, and I have to text her, Angela, and say,
Answer your phone.
But to me, I think we've lost a lot of that interactiveness together with the texting and things. I think you're exactly right on that. So tell me, what's going on with you these days? What are you up to? Just hanging out there in San Diego, having some fun?
Yeah, enjoying the sun, hiking, doing everything San Diego has to offer.
She does
you
a
know.
lot of hiking. I've seen all her
Yeah,
pictures.
I love hiking. I love being in the outdoors. The Capricorn thing.
Well,
So she has a story. I want her to tell you the story about how she met Snoop Dogg
okay.
in Washington.
Oh gosh. Well, okay. So I heard Snoop Dogg was making a stop in Washington, and he was going to a weed shop, a marijuana shop. And I've never smoked weed before, but I was like, I gotta meet Snoop Dogg. It's and so I go there, and I thought it was like his body double because he had a big fur coat on and sunglasses, and we're like, that's Snoop Dogg. It's just his body double he sent. But then he starts talking, and his voice, you know it's him. You know it's Snoop Dogg. And we had a dog by us, and he's like, hello, little puppy. Hello, little puppy. And so he was really nice, and I got a picture with him. But then the picture I have with him, my eyes are like this. And so here I am, a picture with Snoop Dogg, and I look high as a kite in a weed shop. But I posted it because it's funny.
Well, you know, that's one of those celebrity oops moments that you have. I'm sure you have a few of those. We all do. We all have our celebrity oops
I
moments.
don't have
and-
any celebrity oops moments, except for one time when I was a flight attendant. There was a basketball player on our flight. I didn't even know who it was. I was like, okay, he's super tall and he looks like a basketball player. Apparently, he was like some famous guy from the Indiana Pacers or something. The other flight attendant had to tell me.
Okay.
I had no
Michelle?
idea.
Michelle, what is your oops moment? Celebrity oops moment? We all have one. You're not going to claim one, are you? Really?
Well, tell us something then. Anything.
You met Snoop, you
I
said?
have met Snoop Dogg. I got on his tour bus once.
So it's not an oops
Oh.
moment,
And I
but
took
We better-
myself right off that bus.
we better stop right there.
Out, he was like, damn.
see, that was your celebrity oops moment. You walked on and you went oops, and walked right back off.
The one I really have to say, and I don't know if you girls even remember this name, Sam Donaldson, who worked at ABC News
I laugh because
for
I
years,
have no idea who that is.
years and years and years. He was a Washington correspondent
okay,
for
no, I
ABC
do.
News,
I know
and
you.
I was a young college reporter, and the 1984 presidential debates were in Kansas City.
Ah.
And so I got to cover it, got to go hang out with all these really big-time reporters. And this is, long before the internet. So I was excited just to kind of be around in the same room with them and be considered one of their peers. So I'm getting on this freight elevator, and we're going up to this news conference. And I was on the elevator. I got on, and I just faced the door, of course, like everybody does. So the door opens again, and they said, "Step back, please." And I stepped back, and I heard, "Oh." I went, oop, stepped on someone's foot. Looked behind me, it was Sam Donaldson.
You stepped on
I
his
stepped on his foot, and he was seriously my biggest idol at the time. I mean, he was just the man,
So-
Sam Donaldson.
Ariana, do you have any stories like that where you've like embarrassed yourself either on camera when you were reporting or like your funniest, most embarrassing moment as a reporter?
Oh man, I feel like every time I've met a celebrity, it's been a celebrity oops. Like every single time. The one I thought of while you guys were talking. Do you remember that band Reliant K?
The what? I'm sorry.
Okay, there's a band called Reliant K, and one time I went to these guys and I said, you know where Reliant K is performing? And those were the band members. I had asked them. But I was just a concert goer, so I didn't know. And all these girls start running towards me, screaming. They were so excited to see this band, and I had like just talked to them, not even knowing it was them.
That's an interesting story. It's weird that I was in the same bar with the group Train, and I was making fun of them, calling them another name because all their hair was all done up, and I was in the same bar, and then as I was walking out of the bar, I was in Memphis, by the way, and I was walking down the street, and I heard these people say, "Yeah, Train's right over there in that bar right now." I'm like, "Oh man, I missed out on them." So Anyway, that's another oops moment.
Well, I'm sure you'll have plenty more stories to tell us another time.
Ariana, we're going to take a quick break, so don't go away. We're going to say goodbye to you, but we're going to take a real quick break, and we'll be right back. We're going to say goodbye to our guest, and hopefully she'll be back with us another time. So, RealTVNow.com, Cracked Eggs. We'll be right back.
What we do is we actually help consumers improve their buying power by challenging the negative and inaccurate information on their credit report. We use that, and in our process, when we find mistakes, we use those mistakes as leverage to gain the deletions or settlement of those accounts for those consumers. The main thing that separates Kerr Law Center from any other credit repair company is we actually are a law firm, and we use the law to help assist the consumers in the credit repair process. So never work with anybody that charges an upfront fee or has a monthly membership. Only work with companies that are actually going to charge you if they get the items fixed and when they get it fixed. And that's what separates us from most all credit repair companies. Here at Kerr Law Center, we truly believe we're only as good as the people we hire. We've got an awesome team that's always growing with us. And the people that we're looking for to join our team are actually someone that can help consumers and enjoy that each and every day of helping consumers change their lives in regards to their credit report. If you've been turned down for financing, contact us today. We can help. We're the people you need to talk to. We help people like you each and every day. Our company motto is helping improve people's buying power, and you don't pay unless it goes away.
And once again, thank you for joining us on Cracked Eggs, RealTVNow.com, with our guest, Ariana Cohen, coming to you via video from San Diego.
All the way from San Diego, California.
San Diego.
What's that?
San Diego.
San Diego. So I have a last question for you before we close out. I know that you mentioned earlier about how this reporting was always your dream, and so I don't know, how did you, we know you went to KU, you did journalism, but how did you actually get started? Like, why is this your dream? Tell me a little bit about that. The Oscars, the Grammys, all of that.
Right. My dad is a singer-performer. So growing up, we would go to the news studios and he would perform. And when I was little, I would sit at the anchor desk and pretend and read off the teleprompter. And there's actually a picture of me doing that when I'm 8 years old. So that's when the dream started. And then 3 years ago, my mom and I went to LA to see the stars go on the red carpet, and I tried to go through the fence. I tried to go in, and they, of course, wouldn't let me. So I did a fake reporting live with a fake mic, and I said, here I am in front of the fence. They won't let me in. And then it really came full circle because this year they let me in through that same fence that they wouldn't let me in 3 years ago. They just said, right this way, and I had my press pass. So that was a surreal moment for me, and it coming full circle. But yeah, this has always been a dream. It's always been something I've wanted to do, and the Grammys and Oscars were huge accomplishments for me.
That's so awesome. It's so cool to actually get to see people take their dreams and run with them and actually accomplish them.
Good for
Yeah,
you.
I think everyone should, and they shouldn't let fear or money or whatever it is hold them back. You just got to go for it. You just got to jump.
Yes.
Good for you. Well, I really want to say thank you for hanging out with us today. Michelle, an interesting guest, right?
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
Yeah, this is
Yes,
fun.
it's been fun.
Well, I'm not going to let Angela say thank you because you guys are friends, and you'll probably just.
I don't need to say thank
She doesn't
you.
have to say. She'll just expect it from you. But thank you so much for hanging out with us all the way from San Diego, and looks like beautiful weather out there. And so the invitation is always open for us to come out there and visit, right?
Oh yeah, look,
Okay.
my door's right there.
I kind of forced that one, didn't I?
Yeah.
We'll hang out again.
Okay. Hope to see you in Kansas City soon. And I want to thank everybody for joining us. Thank you, Angela.
Maybe next time she'll come on and she'll get one of your famous omelets.
Oh yeah, you need one of the omelets. So
Yeah.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Victor. Let's all just say thank you.
thank you, Ariana, and we will see everybody next time on another episode of Cracked Eggs.
On Real TV Now.
.com.